Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev, and this is Starpoint Gemini 2, the latest and greatest from Little Green Men Games. They put out Starpoint Gemini, the very first one, and now they are in the process of finishing this one off. Hopefully, if things go according to plan, they will be releasing this game at the end of September. So I thought today we'll start a brand new game. We'll go in, I'll show you guys how to outfit one of the ships. And this is the ship currently in the free roam when you play that you get. It is a Corvette. I think it is the third largest class. There's 10 classes total, starting from gunship all the way up to carriers. There's battleships, all kinds of different things. If you go to TheRevPlays.com, you can go into the playlist. You'll see there's a whole thing for Starpoint Gemini 2, a whole big playlist. And for any of you fans out there of Star Trek, they opened this up to the modding scene, and if you watch the Onslaught videos, you'll see that there's a whole bunch of various starship craft from the movies, from the TV shows, all of them, and they're completely decked out, and I go over how to do them. And personally, I'm a big Star Trek fan, and if you ask me, if they took a lesson from these guys and put it together right, they'd do a fantastic job. So first things first, when going in here, oh dang it, it didn't load. Oh well, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way then. Alrighty, so we look at our loadout here. Now, first thing I always recommend is you take and you put turrets. Nope, they're already good. So what you want to do is you want to unmount that, and then your shredder is the one you want to put on your lead. You don't want it on your right or left side of your ship. You want that as your main weapon. And then we'll put this guy right there. Now, we don't have any money to go in and buy a whole bunch of these various upgrades, but we'll get there quick enough. As you can see here, we've got all kinds of different things, power-ups, other such things that we can use to make things more efficient. If anything, I will buy the shield boosters, though. Those are vital when you're fighting. So let's see, systems, equipment, customize. Now this is one of the fun things you get to do. You get to customize your ship. You can give it different colors, give it different symbols, and I'm sure they're going to launch with more symbols than this. But personally, let's see, what do we want to call it? There we go, Scorps Run. How's that? Let's see, decals. We'll make everything red. And then the paint itself, we'll make black. We'll give it a little glossiness, bring that down a touch, a little bit of reflection. There we go. And I think, let's see, and then you have your troops that you need to hire so that you can try to capture ships. And then we've got these guys. These are all bonus things here. They help support your systems. Let's see, chances within railguns only. And all I can do is get Carmen Blaine. Chances through 2 shields. Alright, well, that's a start. Okay. And we'll leave. And then we will go into our... where is it? There it is. Equipment. Now this is how you can change around. Oh, okay, I've already got it. It's already in there. Okay, good. Now personally, I usually don't use any of these for this current loadout. There are 3 different loadouts. You have Captain, which is what I'm running here. You have Engineer, and you have Gunner. All of them correspond to what these 4 hot buttons are. So we've got Tactics, and as we get bigger, this is more, you won't use this until you get a ship that can actually handle having a fleet, and you'll have a flight bay, and you'll be able to put fighters in there. You can launch them, and this buffs all the fighters. This helps with all of your fighting, various damage return, feedback, crippling return, weapons recharge, shields, and then your maneuverability, so that you can maneuver around if you so desire. As you get bigger and bigger, the ships get slower and slower, so it doesn't become quite as much maneuverability as what your shields can take, what your hull can take. This little green bar right here is your hull. Right here is your speed, and we're not moving at all currently, so let's see, we'll pull away here. And then over here, there are various hot buttons that you can go in and configure in your menu. And you can rebind all of the keys. They just put in full controller support, so you can play it with a controller. Personally, I'm a PC guy. I don't play games, especially something as complex as this. I don't know how they got it into a controller set, but good for them. Whew. Anyways. So you have various hot buttons here. As you can see in the left corner, I can move everything around. This is for shields, full power to shields, weapons, and speed. That, what did you see me turn on and off there, the blue, that is your tactical HUD. And that will show you your shield damage as it's coming in, as it's getting hit. If you don't choose to use this little thing here, because you can see your ship and then the various little things, and those go down. The yellow things above the ship, top, north, south, west, go down as you go. Personally, I like using the display here while I'm actually fighting. So, and then if you want to take a quick look at all of your buffs as we go, we'll go through and you'll see these. But all of these things here are the same thing that were in the loadout screen, all the various weapons, and as we buff them, it shows it there. So, next up is the map. As you can see, this game is huge. Now, more likely than not, this is one of the games I'll be streaming once a week. It's probably one of the ones I've played the most, and out of all of the early access, this is by far my favorite. I have had so much fun with this game. And they haven't even launched the main campaign yet. They're holding off for that until they actually release the game. So, what we do, what you can do, is you fly these missions. Alright, assassination. So we'll do that. Click on it. It says go to. You go to. Jump out of your map. And now it's going to send you to it. And you can see as you turn around here, and as you unlock each space, you get credit. As you kill things, you get more and more credits. Now, as you go up in levels, once the game fully launches, it's not currently like this, but once the game fully launches, and what do we got? We've got a little, oh, it's a little baby. You can see our distance here. We got to make sure we get within range. And once we do, woohoo! Bye-bye. Mission complete. And you see we got experience and ooh. So, whenever you get anything like this, this ship has a cloak. You'll want to use it.
New waypoint confirmed.
And what we'll do is we'll, in our cloak here, we'll go back real quick to the station. Now, if you don't keep yourself in cloak when you have things that are illegal for whatever system you happen to be in, you can get boarded and they take them, which sucks. But if you keep cloaked while you're doing it, you can sell them as soon as you get to a station. So we go in here, we go to the trader, and this is the one right here that's illegal. So we'll sell all. Look at that. Now we've got enough to go to our pilots. And speed, maneuverability, sensor radius, or railgun accuracy. Don't have quite enough for that yet. Dang it. Let's see. Just to make sure. Nope, we didn't get anything off of that one. So we'll put in that. Now, to begin with, you are somewhat OP. But by levels, and you'll see already if you look down here in the where your level shows here, you get this little yellow bar. We're 3/4 the way up, and you'll be pretty overpowered until about 15 to 20. At that point, you need to make sure your ship has got all of its enhancements, because you will be running up against ships just like yours. They won't have the enhancements, but there'll be 3 or 4 of them, and you'll get stomped on if you don't have yourself some serious backup with those system enhancements. And we're just going to take and keep running missions here. Normally the easiest way to set those off is to point yourself in one direction and go into a new area. Every time you click into a new area, see here, once we get down in these other areas here, it'll start opening up more and more missions. So, and you'll hear her, the lady that talks to you, whoever she happens to be, the voice actress, your second in command, will tell you more missions are available. Now, one of the new things they just put in with the update, we have 2 suns at the center. As you see, there we go, and you saw that little pause there. That's us clicking into a new section. They've gotten that better, and that's one of the things I know they're working real hard on. Yes, the optimization is gotten a lot better. They've thrown in a ton of new things. Let's see, patrol. Sure, we'll go do that.
New waypoint confirmed.
Any and all missions that have you going and killing things are definitely what you want to do first. That's where you get the most experience, because you get experience for running the mission, and you get experience for actually killing all of the ships. Now, if you're not careful, oh wow, that's new. Whoop. You saw that it dodged the asteroid, which is good. So what will happen is we're on patrol here. So as soon as we hit this waypoint, ooh, and I don't want to hit that. Okay, what do we got? Oh, he's a little ways out, so we'll just turn our engines back on. If you do hit asteroids, stations, things like that, you will get hurt. It hits your hull. Woohoo! Woohoo! Right through the explosion. And we're not done yet. Cool. Alright, so where is the next waypoint? Oh, it's down this way. You can see there's a little arrow. Now, you keep seeing me use this little menu here. This is one of the hot menus that you can use. You can also do it with the keyboard if you prefer, but sometimes I find it just easier to do it this way. Oh, we've got 3 against us this time. All right. Looks like fun.
Roger that. Commencing automated firing sequence. We've destroyed an enemy target.
And you see here, oh good, they give us a derelict. So, whenever you come across derelicts like this, you always want to make sure that you destroy them. See that? We got an extra 29 experience. And then we can go pull in closer. And usually got to be around, 400 to 500 distance, whatever that is, yards or whatever, to pick it up. Now, to make sure that your hole isn't, your cargo hold isn't too full, you hit your C button and it pulls up down here in this corner how much we've still got in your cargo. So we've still got more to do on our patrol here. Right on. The more, like I said, the more ships that you have to destroy, the more fun, or the faster you'll level up. See, we're almost to level 3 already. And then once we complete this mission, I'll show you guys how to, where your perks and other various things are. Oh, there we go. Mission complete. So we didn't quite get that extra one yet. Let's see. Oh, we do have other missions though. Let's see. What's this one? Bring cargo. Let's keep killing stuff. All right. So, to pull up, skills and perks, it's here in the middle. It's a little triangle. And this is your skills. And you can put points into all of these. Depending on what you want to do. Personally, I like starting out with the Top Gun. Raise my accuracy levels. We go over to here to perks, and it's every 10 levels you get a perk. You can see we've got all kinds of various things that, and they've made the game so you can play it any way you want. You can be a pirate. You can do anything that you want in this game. You can be anything that you want in this game with the free roam. Once they have the main missions and the main story put in, then things might get a little different. But you can always click over. You can do the free roam. There is a, like I said before, a huge modding scene with this. A lot of the excuse me, beginner guides that I've done is because I use what is known as a money mod, and that gives you 1.4 billion credits, so I could buy every single ship that I wanted and be able to go through and show everybody. And what are we fighting? See, more little gunships. And like I said, as we go up in level, the missions go up in levels too. So woohoo! Oh, really? And that tends to happen a lot. You will get idiots trying to come in and steal your salvage. So now, I'll take his. Ooh, and I got a blueprint. All right. Whoop, that's the waypoint.
Course adjusted. Transferring all available power.
There we go. Ooh, and I've got more sharp TheRevPlays security alert.
Cloaking field charging up.
Alright, so let's see. Where is... Nope. Ah, skill points again. Weapons recharge is also a really good one to get when you're first starting out, because you only have so much power to run through your systems, and as you get stronger and stronger weapons, until you get a bigger upgrade ship, you'll need this to help be able to keep your guns firing continuously, because you don't want your guns recharging in the middle of a fight. It's a good way to die. Let's see, Captain Long. This is what shows what we're doing. And then we will have, of course, once they put it in the game, your main quest line, side quests, and what we're currently doing is what's known as freelance, where you can go and do and be anything that you want to be. Okay, here we go. So we can go cargo. So these are all the things that we just got cargo wise. Go to items, entropy blueprint. Ooh, that's new. So it takes 10 pieces, and it's one of the small RPG elements that they put in, but the more ships that you kill, the more blueprints that you can get. And then once you have all of the blueprints, you just go to any station and they'll construct it for you and you can get it. So, alright. So, let's see. Is there a close station? Not really, huh? Let me just go back to Vertigo real quick.
Executing PTE protocols.
So, some of the other things that you want to keep in mind, and like I said, this game will be releasing hopefully at the end of this month, is as you're going through, you've got your personal here. You can see experience, your alignment, whether you're good or bad. I'm a goody two-shoes in most of my stuff. Credits, your class level, which is commander currently, and those go up along with the perks, the main perks. When you get those every 10 levels, you'll go up, and in the game when it's released, you need to go up to those. As you get higher and higher commands and higher levels, you can get bigger and better ships, but you've got to get yourself first there. Then we've got reputation, and this all depends, of course, on, you know, you've got your good guys, which are green, you've got neutral, which is blue, and you've got red, which hate your guts. And if you want, you can go after the good guys, you can go after the neutrals, and then change what your reputation is with the various consortiums and groups. So there's a quick rundown on that. And then we've got that. Okay.
Hostiles confirmed in sensor radius.
Okay, see, new region will basically, but no one will scan you if you're not fighting and you're in cloak. Now, normally if you run and you're in cloak, as soon as you turn your weapons on, you'll get nailed. You'll get, your cloak will drop, and so there's a possibility that they will scan you. You might get dinged money, reputation points, and they'll take your cargo, or they'll have you eject it. So, alright, so we'll sell all of this stuff. Ooh, we're up to 32 G's already. Alright. So, enhancements. Okay. So, light weapon damage. Whew. As you can see, as you go through here, it just depends on what you want to do to keep your weapons, to begin with, going as quick as possible. So we got critical hit chance, and then as you go up, you can see as they get more expensive, you get more options. But I think first and probably foremost, see if they've got another one of these or a better version of a railgun. Ooh, not in our price range. Okay, well, let's see. In your ship, we haven't gotten any yet. As you go through and you salvage ships and you blow them up, you will get more of these. So let's see. Oh wow, so there's no, they haven't. Okay, that's weird. Okay. We'll go back to captains. We'll pick up that railgun accuracy, because right there, that'll help buff everything real good. And then we'll probably just hold off until we run a few more missions, make us a little bit more money. Alright. Now, one way to make easy money is to hang out around stations. You saw there I hit my weapons by accident. And you can just... Oh, he blew up a ship.
Another hostile ship has
And
been
go.
blown away.
And you don't get in trouble if you go and salvage whatever got blown up. So if one of the good guys got blown up, doesn't matter. You can go out here still, blow it up, and collect it. And we just jump in. Since we're right around the station, it's real easy to do. And there we go. We're back up to 38 already. Now it does cost to repair your hull and to refill your main gun ammo. Next time I fire that off, I'll make sure to mention it. Tell you guys that I'm going to do it so you guys can see what the hammer. Oh wow, they raised that by 100 DPS since the last update. And that's one of the things that they have been doing, is they've been going through and balancing, because as it gets closer to launch, so one of the big things that they've got to watch out for. Now, the Vertigo station, which is where you start, is one of the best places to buy ships or give you an idea of what it's going to cost for a ship. So first we got a destroyer here, which is a notch up, and that's 6.8 million. We got a Reliance, and then Battleship, and you can compare the two. So if you want to look at the whole cargo, all those things, and then you can look at the systems, and this is the flight deck that I was talking about, also called the hangar. And you can have 2 wings, which is, I'll show you guys that. Let's see. Oh no, I'd have to actually buy. I have to buy the ship to be able to show you guys to it. Show you what it looks like. So, all right. So, let's. Oh boy, we've got all kinds of missions, don't we? Yeah, I don't feel like running any supply stuff right now. Dead or alive? Oh, there we go. Dead or alive. Nice and close.
New waypoint confirmed. Yes, sir. Engine set to maximum power.
Whoa, oh crap. Oh, wrong buttons.
Proximity alert. We're too close to the planet's
Yes. So you'll wonder,
rerouting.
yes, you can slam into planets. Sorry about that. That was me panicking there a little bit. And I still must be too close to the damn planet. So you got to make sure you take and you swing out wide, because you do not want to hit the planet. And you can, if you want, pull yourself in closer and closer with the different camera angles. And there's one more camera angle I'm holding on. I'll wait until one battle and I'll show you guys it. because it definitely changes some of the aspects. Now, I'm sure that they've been working on it. There we go. Now, you're asking yourself, well, is that the only camera mode? No. If you hit the V button, you don't move your ship, but you can move your main camera focus here, so you can look at all the pretty stuff. And this game is beautiful as you are flying to your next destination. It also helps when you're in combat, so you can continue onto the waypoint and know where you want to do and where you want to go. There we go, another easy one.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. So what else? Alright.
New waypoint confirmed. Affirmative. Engines on overdrive.
Now, this isn't all that there is. There are also what is known as bounties. Bounties are when they've got some heroes. I don't know if they'll change the name of that, but you come across these guys randomly, and if you can beat them, you'll get 2 million, I think is what it starts, and then it just goes up from there. 3 million, 7 million, 8 million, 9 million. So if you're lucky enough to hit one of those things, boom, instant upgrade for your ships. And one of the parts of running the commander, which is what I like, is as you go up farther in the game, once the main game releases, they're putting in merc captains so that you can hire captains to run all the ships in your garage, so then you can go out in a formation, and they will do their own thing, but they'll basically be a lot of support for you. Whoops. So, and he's probably dead before we even get up there. Oh, there he is.
Another hostile ship has been blown away.
Now, one of the things you want to keep in mind is to slow your speed down when you get into those combat situations, because if they are moving fast like I was, and if they're moving fast too, you're going to have a pain in the butt trying to hit them. So, okay, what kind of mission do we have here? Alright, we'll just keep doing that. And I tell you, I'm noticing here that they've added a lot more missions. So they're making it easier for people to level up quicker, which is good. I mean, you need a lot of missions to make sure that you can get through and level up quickly.
Enemy down.
And there we go. There's another one.
Mission accomplished. Tactical reports of hostiles in the
Oh,
area.
is there someone else that wants to die? Okay. We can do that. And I think one of the things that's really cool, and you can just tell by the way that they're currently pacing the game, is they don't give you too much to begin with. You know, some games will throw you into the deep end and good luck and figure it out yourself. They're slowly building you up. Long star on 4R, I agree. Game is getting better and better. Oh, good. We've got another one of our there we go. Oh boy, if I can hit it. Sometimes you just got to get a little bit closer. Come on. There it is. All right. Okay. So, who's next? No, I don't want to do that. We'll do that eventually. We'll do that one. We don't have any other options. Alright, assassination. Now, the other thing you want to really keep in mind when you're playing is what your level is and up here in this right corner, this is the level of the mission, right? So you don't want to be going, because there will get to a point where you'll run into stuff that's like level 21 and you're level 15. And if your ship isn't dialed out 100%, you're going to get smoked. So one thing you do want to keep in mind. Is that one? Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Firing new coordinates. Affirmative. Engines on overdrive.
Now, the other mode that I was talking about, I'm not very good at it in combat, but you hit your tab button and you can put yourself in the nose of your ship. You can go back out. We'll see when we get into the next one here. Unchained, I agree 100%. Boy, you want to talk about guys really knowing what they're doing. And right now, if you guys know anybody that wants to play, if you look down below the video, my YouTube channel and the donation thing there, below that I've got a couple of links to Steam, because right now until 10 a.m. tomorrow it's 40% off. And I think I was talking to Mario last night on the forums, which is the CEO of Little Man Games, and really, you want to fight, bud? We can do that, because I doubt you're gonna be able to handle me. Where are you? Yep. Whoops. But I was talking to him via chat, and they said that they had already gotten up to, there we go.
Enemy down.
Nice and easy, just got to get close enough, get our goods here. And I was talking to him, and he said that currently they were on 5 on Steam, and he asked me to make sure that I promote it, and I told him that I would, because I think it's just totally awesome that they are kicking ass like that. One thing also to keep in mind real quick here is that you can stop and kill stuff in between missions. Your mission doesn't go away. You can kill whatever you want. As a matter of fact, I think I currently, yeah, I put the shredder. Yeah, I've already got the shredder here as the main front weapon. Oh wow, they dropped some of the damage on that one, but they raised the hammer, so. But yeah, I always move that shredder, and that's one of the ones from what he said that probably won't start when the game launches and you want to play the campaign mode. So there we go back into the hyper warp.
Affirmative. Engines on overdrive.
And one thing, and you'll notice also and it all depends on also the angle and how you pitch your ship. Especially when you're in the turret mode, on how and what shoots. So keeping it in your normal view mode, and even going into this mode. Oh, here we go. See if I can do any good. This is a lot harder. This is really good for the gunships. As we get into range.
Enemy down.
And you see, it's a lot harder to shoot that way. It's all good, brother. It's all good, Longstar. Like I said, I know there's a lot of people from the last Starpoint Gemini 2 community that might be tuning in today, and I know you guys are always cool and always helpful. So some of the other cool things, though, since we're in this area, you'll see there's a whole bunch of space junk going around here. You can go in here and you can salvage all of this if you want to. I'd suggest, though, that you get a ship with a bigger hull, because the time spent versus what you actually get out of it, you'd be better off running missions, killing stuff left and right. So, if that's what you want to do, no, don't want to run any of these cargo missions here. There we go, destroy all marked ships.
course adjusted.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
and our cargo isn't even halfway full yet, so. So with the last big update that they did, the biggest things that they did was basically, like I said, they added the controller support, and they're asking that if you have a controller that doesn't work, to let them know. If you go to the Steam forums or you follow the links below, you'll see that there's updates. You can click on that, and that will tell you where to go and what they'll ask for you. Ask of you, I should say. We just got all kinds of stuff here to fight.
Fire at will. Manual targeting disengaged.
We're going to take these two guys on first.
Rerouting
There's
all power
3 ships on that other one. There we go. I mean, the guns. Excuse me. That was pretty easy. And everything's dead in our area. Just always nice. Alright.
Affirmative.
Go back to that.
Yes, sir. Engine set to maximum
We got
power.
3 skill points. So I'll throw another in Top Gun. Like I said, weapons recharge is always a solid choice. And then start slowly putting them in here into your various defenses until you can get some of the perks. Wait a minute. Just to make sure. Oh, look at that. It did give me 1 at 5. Okay, so. Personally, since I use the shredder and I like running the railguns, that's where I put the first one. I want to keep things as OP as possible. So like I said, we'll just keep hammering on here. But if you do go and you join the forums for the game, you'll notice a guy named Mario that's constantly all over the place answering questions. And he's the CEO and he runs Little Man Games. So it's really cool. I mean, these guys are really vested. There's a couple of other guys on there, other developers answering questions. They've got game testers that are constantly on there that'll help you if you have questions and stuff. They helped me a lot when I was building my guides, which are also located, of course, in... There we go. Oh no, I want to kill these guys on first, because these are the ones I'm supposed to be killing. There we go.
All weapons on auto mode. Target eliminated. Mission
All right.
accomplished.
Well, I didn't even get a chance to go after the other guy. All right. Oh well. Stuff happens. Alright, oh wow, cargo hole's almost done, and of course, we picked up a bunch of illegal stuff, so we'll cloak. And let's see. I think that's that's one of the few things. You can't always go to a station if it's got a mission on it, but
Executing PTE
we're close
protocol.
to the one of the other main ones, so we'll just go right over there.